Hello all and welcome back. My apologies for cutting the other video short, but I did receive an important phone call that needed addressing. Where I was up to before was talking about rockets and use them effectively. So if you can just place your rocket about there in the middle of the four buildings, what that will do is that'll take out all four buildings. You might need to use maybe 2 or 3 hits depending on the level of the building and also the research. Another important thing is your cabin. Another game which I won't mention, which is very similar to this one. You have a similar building now, and what that does, I think that's also called radio. That actually opens up part of the maps, but with this game, it's a lot like gunboat energy. The only way to progress on the map is by opening up parts, and in each part you get bases like that one now, Santo Domingo, and these ones. So you get a certain amount of bases up to a certain point, and the more of these bases, I think this one you have to be headquarters 8, this one here headquarters 6, and this one here I think was headquarters 12. Obviously the further you go you start to get oil resource bases, and just a quick tip, all of the maps are laid out the same, so just to give you a little bit of helping hand, your resource bases will be this one here, these two opposite each other here. So when you see it open up on your map, it's say like 32,000 gold for instance, and the further you get around the map, then obviously the more it's going to cost to open it up. I think these ones was about 100,000 gold. Obviously you've got wood and metal, which I think at headquarters 6 you start to need metal. There we go. This is freeze. This is quite good, especially when you start to level up a little bit. I find it's good for flamethrowers, machine guns. Try not to use it on machine guns. Or a mortar that you can't quite reach and you do have enough rockets, or you've used too many rockets and it costs too much. Use a freeze spell on that, definitely. As we get further along, seaports. Now, from my understanding of this, is if we go back to base, it's located there. You can't tap on it. Doesn't seem to do anything. But from what I've learned is if you go onto your camp, push change, it actually seems to unlock, I believe, the next troop up. I'm not quite sure, but that's not the case because I think I can use these without doing that. For instance, oh no, I've changed my rifleman. Oh god. Yes, okay. Foolish mistakes and take 14 minutes. We'll finish that in a second. So yeah, if we go back into change, this is a medic, I believe, if it wants to click. There we go, military nurse. Would like to find out at some point what exactly she does, because it seems she does, as it says there, multifunctional backpacks, which I think one's a heal, one's some sort of attack. But hopefully sometime in the future we'll find that out. Right, if we move my buildings back, and I believe I said if you leave one gap, the rockets are unable to do what we stated earlier on in the video. Let's do that because I've got a bit of an OCD. Only in game. Right, okay. Enough talking, let's get down to some action. Let's have a look. There's some bases I know I definitely can't take. Let's maybe try and find a resource base. Let's try one. I never seems to be offline, this guy. But let's hope. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, let's have a look at this one. We can take it. Okay. Let's have a look at the level of the building. These are very high level buildings. It's quite low. We've got enough gold. We can waste it. Let's try and put. Okay. Yeah, well, there's not a lot of people. I've tried this base, I think. There's not a lot of people who seem to keep coming to the same bases and resource bases, and they're online and you can't attack them. I think they need to change that part in the game. You definitely should be able to take a base when they're online. Maybe not attack the home base when online, but definitely a resource base. Okay. Rifleman. Mortars in a triangle. Could take that. We might be able to take that. Maybe. Yeah, by the time I start coming around here, defeating these, the mortar then will come into play. I should be able to use a freeze on that. Okay, let's go back to base. Make sure I've got all my troops. Don't make that mistake. He wants to load. $6. Okay, let's do it. Now, where was it? Not that one. That's the base. Okay, let's go. We'll definitely try and take out the malt on the right. Okay. Let's try. About there. There we go. Not quite fully figured out the napalm strategy of where it actually is going to go. Okay, so we've used quite a bit of ability power. Less coming from the right side, I guess. I'm gonna have to use a freeze on these big cannons here because they will take heroes and they seem to go out first. They're a bit faster than your normal troops. So as we get closer, I'm going to start to take fire. Freeze. Now, come on, people. Let's use one of these spells. They're the ones I didn't show you about, but they're actually like a rage spell. If you play Clash of Clans, it makes everything go faster. Let's put a heal there because the mortars are coming in a second. Speed up. Come on. There we go. Well, that was quite easy. So, and then we've got flamethrower. If you need wood, you can always take away trees, and a lot of people get lazy on their resource bases or forget to do it, or try and use some of the trees as a tactical advantage. They might take one out in the cluster and put like maybe a rocket launcher. So as you progress further, be careful, because I have found a couple of people doing that, putting a sneaky rocket launcher and you're unaware it's there until it's too late. You deployed your troops. We seem to have done something. We'll have a look in a minute. Let's close that again. Okay. We've got a sniper tower. Very low level. Everything seems a bit too close together. Mortars are fine. Maybe, yeah, we'll remove that. Can we squeeze that in there? We can if we move the tower, so let's do that. There we go. Yeah. Also, try not to put buildings like just done like this. It's the same thing. You could place right there a rocket, and that'll take out both of these. So try not to do diagonal neither. Let's, oh god, we can't do that. Let's drag this down a little bit then. Flamethrower. I think what we're gonna do, we should maybe move the cannon out. Put that in there. And let's try and mix up a bit of splash damage like flamethrowers and mortars, machine guns, with single target damage like these towers and the cannons. Also, if you take a resource base over, make sure your better weapons like your cannons or towers are always at the back. You want your best ones at the back, because obviously they're going to start from the front, although they can take out stuff at the back with napalm or rockets, but you want to try and keep your better stuff at the back. So we've got an 18, 11, 11, 11, and least but not of all, level 3. I think I'm going to leave that cannon there. Just make sure. 12, 11, 10, 9, level 4. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it symmetrical, even, just to try and make sure there's no weaknesses within the base. I might just drag that down a little bit, because a free spell would just lock them all up. Then you've got several seconds without any defences firing. That is not ideal. Okay. One now. This one here. It's not going to do much damage, but a few hits is better than no hits, I guess. So, let's have a look. Claim your reward. In fact, the one I got the other day I think was 15,000, which is very nice. Okay, I never really assigned mercenaries. No point. Okay, let's go back. Come on. There we go. In case you're unaware, if a building gets under, or troops under a minute, or about a minute, you can actually speed it up for $0. Mercenaries, I think it's 1 minute and 8 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. But do make sure, because you could spend vital bucks if you're not going to spend money, which you don't have to. Every buck's going to count. Or there could be that time where you do spend bucks and the extra $3 could have really helped. You never know. I'm going to quickly pause this video while we wait for troops, because we will be attacking more regularly. Okay, we're back and we're just about to finish the last of the troops. While we was away, let's click off of that, get rid of that one now. We changed the resource base to this one. 3 rocket launchers. There's no chance that I'll be able to defeat this base, so we'll be waiting maybe 24 hours to change the base, because there's no way I can take that on. So we did change another one. Wasn't that one? What in Destro? Yeah, we might try that, or we might try his base. Because he is quite close to me on medals, and try and keep my position further away. Homer is another opponent I fight every day as well. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. there's a lot of splash damage, and I'll get to maybe around this area here is when they're gonna start to hit me, maybe even there. So I need to spread my troops out and hopefully take them in that area. I should be okay with 3 spells and so on. Just lock a few buildings up. We don't mind single hits, but I don't really want to be taking the big hits. Put a spell there, so the troops are going to come in. There we go. Really freeze them up now. Men are a bit lower there. Let's take the base. Put the heal spell down. We lost the hero, but we took the base quite easily. I'm going to change this, I think. So I'll be back after I've changed it. Okay, we're back. I'm not the best base designer at all. I've got a rough idea of a bit like a flower. I've got the towers protecting it, maybe. Just move up a little, just in case they drop some troopers. And yeah, there we go. We're covering all areas now. So maybe I can afford to move that up a little bit. Diagonal a little bit. There we go. It's looking a lot better now. So I'm going to reorder my troops and we're going to go for another attack. Okay. 1 minute. Hit the plus button there. Oh, 8 minutes. Okay. So I'll pause the video again and I'll be back briefly. Okay, we're back and let's go for another attack, but this time, was that a bug? Wow, okay. It only goes down so far, so you really do want to revenge anyone that you're able to revenge. I'm pretty sure this guy's base is pretty tough. We'll have a look, see if we can beat it. Rocket launcher, of course. I'm gonna give this a good go. Definitely gonna give this a good go. What was not a bad level. Yeah, I think I can take him. Please let me. Yes. Here we go. This is gonna be a challenge. Instead of using napalm, I'm gonna use a few rockets, I think. There we go. 3 hits. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is a trick I wanted to show you. Using these guys here, you can place them at the back. And as you can see, there is nothing in range to take them out. They look like they're going to struggle a bit. Let's just wait and see if we can get some energy off of that. 3.5 minutes is plenty of time. So, should be able to take out most of that back section. If we wait maybe 2 minutes, I think I should have enough time to accomplish that. Now it's going to be the way in. Let's rig that side. He sort of set the side up. Here is set up for you to try and come that way, but he sort of packed his defence to set that way. I couldn't napalm and get rid of all these mines, so it's a bit of a waste. Let's help the boys out at the back. I know we've just spent another fault. We've wasted 23 energy at the back here, but each hit is going to lower the headquarters anyway, so we might need that. Okay, guys, come on, speed up a little bit. Really struggling here. Okay. What we could do is let's chuck a. Why not? Let's chuck a napalm. See what we can do. That's better. Okay. If we start from here to work our way in. Come on, guys. Tap them individually because, of course, they start from a further point where the 4 lorries are. Now we should be able to go in there and lock up some buildings. Come on. There we go. Once we get back there we go. There's the action. That's what we want. Get in there. There we go. There we go. It's a bit of a free-for-all at the minute. Come on. Come on. Come on, we've got a lot of flamethrower action going on here. Yeah, we should be able to do this. I hope. We lock them up. They seem to be causing a bit of damage. There you go. Ooh, just about. Wow, hope you enjoyed that raid, and I think that's going to wrap it up for this session, but I will be posting another within the next couple of hours. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck, and if you have any questions or anything you'd like to ask, please leave a comment in the bottom. Thank you, and good luck.